As the countdown to the opening test of rugby's greatest rivalry continues, one selection debate is attracting more attention than almost any other in the All Blacks squad. With the Springboks preparing to defend their home turf, every position carries extra importance, and the battle for the number 2 jersey has become one of the biggest talking points. While several talented hookers have impressed throughout the season, former All Black James Parsons believes the decision facing head coach Dave Rennie is actually much simpler than many fans think. According to Parsons, the experience, leadership and reliability of Codie Taylor make him the obvious choice to start the first test, even with strong competition waiting in the wings. It is a discussion that has sparked plenty of opinions across New Zealand rugby, but as the opening match draws closer, all signs suggest that Taylor remains firmly at the front of the queue. The conversation became even more interesting after Codie Taylor was named stand-in tour captain while regular captain Ardie Savea joins the squad later because of his playing commitments. Leadership appointments often send an important message, and many supporters viewed the decision as a strong indication of where Rennie's confidence lies. Although captaincy alone does not guarantee a starting place, it does reflect the trust that coaches place in a player's character, decision-making, and ability to perform under pressure. Throughout his international career, Taylor has consistently demonstrated those qualities, earning more than 100 test caps while competing against the world's best teams. That level of experience is difficult to replace, especially in matches where every small moment can influence the final result. Even so, the debate remains fascinating because Samisoni Taukei'aho and Asafo Omua have both produced impressive performances during the Super Rugby Pacific season. Their powerful ball carrying, physical presence, and impact around the field have led many fans to wonder whether the time has arrived for a changing of the guard. Healthy competition has become one of the greatest strengths of this all-black squad, and having multiple players capable of starting at hooker gives the coaching staff valuable flexibility. Instead of worrying about a lack of depth, Rennie has the difficult task of selecting between 3 high-quality international players, each bringing different strengths to the team. During a recent discussion on Sky Sport New Zealand's breakdown program, former All Blacks Mills Muliaina, James Parsons, and Jeff Wilson shared their thoughts on the selection race. Muliaina acknowledged that Taylor has continued to perform consistently throughout the recent Nations Championship matches. He also pointed to the veteran hooker's leadership qualities, suggesting that these attributes are highly valued by Dave Rennie. According to Muliaina, competition from Omua and Taukei'aho should only motivate Taylor to perform at an even higher level, creating a positive environment where every player pushes the others to improve. Rather than seeing competition as a problem, he believes it strengthens the overall squad before one of rugby's toughest challenges. James Parsons, who understands the demands of playing hooker at the highest level, offered perhaps the strongest endorsement of Taylor's position. While praising Asafo Omua's explosive impact from the bench, Parsons explained that the substitute role may actually maximize Omua's unique strengths. Fresh legs, dynamic running, and physical energy late in matches can completely change momentum, making the bench just as valuable as the starting lineup in certain situations. At the same time, Parsons recognized that Samisoni Taukei'aho has enjoyed one of his strongest seasons in recent memory, making the selection discussion even more competitive. Despite acknowledging the excellent form of both challengers, Parsons remained convinced that Taylor is still the clear choice to begin the first test. When asked directly whether Taylor should start against the Springboks, Parsons answered with complete confidence. In his opinion, Codie Taylor is clearly Dave Rennie's preferred option, particularly considering the pressure that awaits in South Africa. Playing at venues like Ellis Park presents unique challenges, from the altitude to the passionate home support, and experience often becomes one of the most valuable qualities a player can possess. Parsons described the decision as a no-brainer, arguing that more than 100 test appearances provide an invaluable foundation for handling such demanding occasions. His comments reflected the belief that while current form is extremely important, experience earned over many seasons cannot be overlooked when preparing for one of international rugby's biggest rivalries. Jeff Wilson also expressed strong support for Taylor, reminding viewers of the hooker's contributions during previous tours of South Africa. He reflected on the difficult circumstances surrounding the 2022 season, when the All Blacks faced significant pressure but responded with determined performances. According to Wilson, Taylor played an important role during that challenging period, helping the squad remain united while delivering results in demanding environments. Those memories continue to influence how many former players evaluate the current selection debate. They believe that players who have already succeeded under similar pressure provide valuable confidence heading into another high-profile series. Beyond individual performances, the discussion also highlights Dave Rennie's wider approach to squad management. Modern international rugby is no longer simply about choosing the 15 best players. Coaches must consider combinations, leadership balance, tactical flexibility, and how each player fits within the overall game plan. A powerful finisher coming off the bench can sometimes have a greater influence than another starter, while experienced leaders help younger teammates remain calm during difficult moments. That balance becomes especially important against a team as physical and disciplined as the Springboks, where momentum can swing quickly and every decision carries extra weight. Selecting the right mix of experience and impact could ultimately prove just as important as individual talent. The competition between Taylor, Taukei'aho, and Omua also reflects the impressive depth currently available to New Zealand rugby. Instead of relying on a single established player, the All Blacks now have several international quality options capable of performing on the biggest stage. Such competition not only benefits the coaching staff but also raises performance standards throughout the squad. Every training session becomes more intense because players know that strong performances are required to earn selection. That internal competition has long been one of the trademarks of successful international teams, ensuring that places are never guaranteed and every player continues striving for improvement. As anticipation builds toward the opening test, supporters will continue debating who deserves the starting jersey, but the final decision will rest with Dave Rennie and his coaching team. They will carefully analyze recent form, fitness, leadership qualities, tactical requirements, and previous performances before naming the matchday squad. Regardless of who starts, the presence of multiple world-class hookers provides the All Blacks with valuable options throughout the series. The Springboks are expected to present one of the toughest examinations in world rugby, meaning every player selected will have an important role to play. Whether it is Codie Taylor beginning the match, Asafo Omua providing explosive impact later on, or Samisoni Taukei'aho earning his opportunity, each member of the squad has the potential to influence the outcome. For now, however, the strongest public backing appears to be behind Codie Taylor, with respected former internationals believing his experience, leadership, and proven ability under pressure make him the logical choice to wear the number 2 jersey when rugby's greatest rivalry begins. As fans eagerly await the official team announcement, one thing is certain: every selection decision will be closely watched every performance carefully analyzed, and the opening whistle will mark the beginning of another unforgettable chapter in one of international rugby's greatest rivalries. As the